Please welcome
You know, a lot of people give you I mean, even in my own infrastructure, you know, I'm the local chairwoman of the New Black Panther Party in Washington, D.C. Salute comrades and everybody. You know, I've been listening to you for a while, but we had so much drama, and I try to stay out of the way and just stay neutral. But everybody's been a victim of casualties of this war that we're in, and it's a war against white supremacy and blackface. You know what I mean? It's all 3 years, and I get on your show and say that 3 years to finally come to this point that I'm at. You know, being misled, being in a dictatorship instead of an organization where I ain't getting paid to do shit, but we traveling all over the country, spending our own money. And then when you go to jail, you know, you can't even get out. I can tell you about Brother Biko, because I know he's a friend of yours or a comrade. He's in Biko, you know, he's locked up right now. Yes, he got locked up in Washington, Greenville, North Carolina. Years ago, we should have been activists and we should have been doing this stuff. But what was we doing? Was we marching? Was we protesting? Did we even know that we were still in bondage? We didn't even know. You understand what I'm saying? We didn't even know. And then we got people that say, oh, we've been around 30 years. How you been around 30 years and you have not, like, leave him alone, don't talk to him, he an agent. You know what I'm saying? They was all hating on your show, but I was like, I listen to him faithfully every day, and I see everybody that's coming and what they got to say and how they going in between, creating all this drama for everybody else, and then saying we need to unite, we need to be at peace.
Welcome to another
edition stuff and there, but you the main one creating. I'm just here to tell the rest of the New Black Panther Party that brother Aaron Michaels, who is the founder of the New Black Panther Party, we are under his leadership. We are not following Malik Producer Band. We are not following Sister Muhammad. We have officially pulled out of that dictatorship and that clown circus act. Now I see it. Now I have held my peace long enough, but I'm here to say that Brother Aaron Michaels is reclaiming his time. And he's been my ally. That's why they don't like me, because I don't play them games.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
No,
that's okay, but I'm excited too, because you know it's time. I gave them 3 years to show me something, and when they could show me something, and then you turn around and do the same thing to us you did 7 years ago, you know what I'm saying? And don't give us the opportunity to vote. It wasn't about the leadership position. Yes, you are a great speaker, you are a great organizer, whatever belief. But you have got to give the Panther to the people. It's our vote. You cannot be a dictator. This is not a dictatorship. This is the people. The Panther belongs to the people. And we are.
What's going on, Commander? I decided to do a video because there's a lot that I think you should know. I think that you should hear, be aware of. I mean, some things I'm sure you're already aware of, all right? Some things is just the obvious. But I didn't want to make a phone call because, I don't know, I don't know. This is my way of looking at you face to face, so you can see the disposition of my face, my expressions, my everything, the sincerity of my words, the whole bit. Now, whether or not you listen to the entirety of this video, that's totally up to your discretion. I'm just doing my part. All right. First of all, I want to say, I remember one time I preached a message. I forgot what it was about, but I know the premise of it was you can do the right thing the wrong way. And maybe it was because it was, regardless of reason. I know I shouldn't have aired my truths or whatever like that, like in the chat room. You know, you got, I guess you could say, new commanders and stuff like that may not understand some things or whatever. It was inappropriate to do that. All right. So I definitely apologize for that. I didn't, I stand by what I said. I just did not do it the correct way. So I apologize for that. That was a misdeed on my part. All right. I also heard the unfortunate news about the grand jury. I heard about that taking place, about, with your legal matter, got to go with the grand jury and all of that, whatever. I mean, I know you don't want to go through all of that. I mean, it's just been a long, rocky road. It's been inconvenient, and only you know it best because you're living it. All right. And my prayers are for you to weather that. I wanted to tell you, and like I said, whether or not you hear all of this, I don't know. I mean, I respect you. I like you. I even got love for you because I know you are anointed. That, dude, anybody that hears you or could be around you knows that you have the calling. You have it. And I'm going to be real frank. This part going forward, this is Dean Johnson talking to John Johnson. This is two Johnson brothers just talking right now. Well, just, I'm talking. You're just receiving my words. The organization is in trouble. And I know you're probably like, it's good, and I get that. If you see it from a different standpoint, whatever. I don't know anything about the overseas, whatever. I have no connection with those people, whatever. Whatever the case may be. I mean, the only person that I know that has any connection to anybody overseas is just Chris and Hot Sauce. That's it. I mean, we don't know those. I don't know those people. I don't know anybody that know anybody overseas, anything like that or whatever. So I know here, it's not good. Brother Johnson, it's not good. It's not. I'm a very outspoken person. I'm a knuckle scraper. All right. I fought all my life in the ring, in the streets, whatever. I'm a group home kid. I've been in detention homes, homeless. That's my life. I've weathered that storm. Okay. So I don't know how to be afraid of a man to speak. And look, I've told a couple of commanders, if you're afraid to speak, you're going to be afraid to shoot. If you can't open up your mouth and tell your truths, I know you can't pull out a weapon and shoot no bullets. That's how I see it. You already know the saying, your yes men are not your best men. And there's some things going on right now that is not good. That are not good. I respect you as a person because I know that you've been the anointed charge over this organization. But I will not hold my words in letting you know that you have done some great misdeeds to get things to the point of where they are. It ain't all everybody against you. Thou art the man in many of these shit storms that have taken place. I don't know you personally. My introduction to you started off of a clip that I happened to see while I was in South Carolina doing business. Next thing you know, I'm in a chapter. I'm a commander. I'm taking on all of these people. I'm a state commander. I'm this. It was a whirlwind. It was a whirlwind experience. It happened fast. 1 second. My apologies. You probably didn't even recognize recording video real time. But it disappoints me to know that what you started could have been magnificent. It really could have been. And I don't know what's going on overseas. I'm not overseas to understand that impact. So that level of argument back to me, well, you don't know what the fuck going on, whatever. I mean, hey, listen, I'm looking at what's right here. I'm listening to the brothers and sisters that have walked alongside you, that have made the sacrifices, that have found the babysitters and fought with baby daddies and baby mamas just so they can have the freedom and the time to come and support you in the vision in which you laid out for us. Those people, the great falling away. And it ain't because they're all scared of what the feds are doing to you. Some of it, come on, bruh. Some of it you are doing to yourself. And it's hurtful. I'm a man of the word. All right? And I understand you're a general leader, all of this stuff, whatever. But at the end of the day, I am going to follow righteous rule. So if you're doing something that is not right, inappropriate, saying things that are not true, whatever, I would not be your advocate. I would not support that. Hell no. No, I'm not. And I don't care. I don't walk by how you feel about it. You know that already. But the thing about you got to know this about me. I'm real. I'm true. At face value. All right? It is what it is. That's not cliche. With me, it is what it is. I am who I am at all times. Not all your commanders are that way. Some of them are straight cowards. They're males, not men. Some of them. Not all of them. Some of them. Straight ass. But I don't know how you're going to turn this around. There's some stuff that's about to come out, come your way, come down, and go around. And there's nothing you can do to stop it. People reach out to me because they don't like me, but they trust me because they know I'm a straight shooter. So a lot of things I get, a lot of phone calls I get, a lot of texts that I get, some stuff I get by third party, whatever. Desert, what you think of this? Desert. You need to talk to him. Desert. Fuck that. Y'all niggas do it. What the fuck is right? Open your mouth, nigga. But outside of that, straight up, I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed in you. I really am. And this is not kick you while you down. I'm not trying to do that. I'm just trying to let you know, man, that you are significant. You are. I don't see personally. I know how you could turn this all around, but I'm going to be very honest with you. And I'm not the first person to tell you this. You're about 4 or 5 years older than me. No, as of this year, you'll be about 5. No, you're about 5 years older than me. All right. So I know that nigga when I see him. All right? I've been him too. Arrogant, pompous, stubborn, stiff-necked, Some say narcissistic. To others maybe, but not to me. I don't give a shit about all that. But there's things that you're doing that's hurt you. You are living according to your decisions. We are the sum total of our decisions. And some of these decisions you're doing are very self-destructive. There's a lot of people in this organization. They don't see it no more. They don't. And it ain't because they not part of the 144,000 and this and that, and they don't have the moxie to follow the vision, and they wayward and scared. No, they're looking at the head of this thing, and they're like, the head is fucked up, and I don't want to be part of a body that's being misdirected or whatever, underdeveloped or whatever, because the head is not in the right place. I don't have your call. I don't want your call. Let's establish that right now. I don't care how many people you don't trust, and this, that, and other, whatever, this, that, and the other. I'm not them. I don't want your position. I never was thinking about running a fucking militia or no shit like that or whatever. I'm not interested. That's not what I do. I'm a businessman that's smart as a motherfucker and know how to make shit happen. I've been a hustler and fighter all my life. So the attributes that you see me contributing in this, it's not because I want to be some dude out front in a fucking militia. Have you looked at my posts? Anything? I don't even take fucking social media serious. I don't put that shit out there. This, that, and that. Yeah, I'm just not coming from an event with colleagues and all kind of shit, celebrities and this, that, and the other. I don't need that shit in my life. I don't need that at the front. No. I am here because I stand in the purpose of my people. I've always been in the service of people. And this to me was a mighty movement for people. And I'm sold with them with the shits. Whoever wants it. Anytime. Especially white folk. Fuck, let's do it. But man, god damn, John Fitzgerald Johnson, why'd you fuck up so much? And I know you probably saying a whole lot of shit. I'm gonna tell you, you are arrogant. You are arrogant motherfucker. Yes, you are. But the thing about it is, that comes from somewhere else. Somewhere else in your life caused that. I'm not here to psychoanalyze you. This ain't no Dr. Phil fucking moment. I'm just telling you, brother to brother, this shit is imploding. And I would not doubt within the next week, 2 or a day or 2 or whatever, this shit will be no fucking more. At least here in the States. You can still have the fanfare and the connections and stuff like that, maybe overseas or whatever, this, that, and the other. But here in the States, this shit here, these new boots and stuff like that, they're still, you know, whatever. You may have their attention, but I'm telling you, this shit here is dissolved, defunct, dysfunctional. It is a wrap. I'm telling you this. You don't have to believe it. And I don't care what kind of commander's call you're going to put together, whatever, this, that, and the other. I'm telling you, word on the street is this shit is done. Seriously. It really is. That's not my doing. Others have contacted me to let me know. But for their opinions, experiences, gripes, whatever. And this is coming from the command structure. Okay? Some people are just not straightforward with you. I am. Because I always want you to see me as a person that shoots straight. A lot of these people don't understand me. I don't give a fuck about that. They haven't lived my life and can't. Okay? All right? I'm just a straight fucking shooter all the time. Ask anybody in my chapter. Even when the men get out of line, I'm like, who the first to fuck it? Let's do it. No one has RSVP'd to that invitation yet. And I'm sure they won't. So, outside of that, bro, I just, there's so much I wanted to say in this moment. I don't know what to say. I'm just going to tell you, man, I'm disappointed. I'm hurt. I'm hurt because I'm not an emotional person, never been. That's why I'm just, you know, but I'm hurt because I understand the spiritual side. This is a spiritual calling. And I never want anybody to suffer a judgment for falling out of the way, out of the will, or allow their flesh, themselves, to get in the way of the calling. And you may not want to hear it. You don't like hearing shit sometimes. Sometimes you want to cut shit off and whatever. That's your fucking whatever. All right, but you fucked up, man. Man, this just, oh my God. And see, I'm not going to go into all the detail because these are other people's individual gripes. I don't have a gripe against you. You've never done anything to me personally. And anytime you came at me, I'm answering right then on the spot. That's what men fucking do. We handling that now. Ain't no, well, the general just yelled at me. I think I'm going to address it sometime next week. Fuck's that. A man get out of line with me, a man going to have to answer. Point blank, I'm answering that man on the spot. So I have no gripe against you. I have no indifference against you. I don't hate you. I don't dislike you. I don't like a lot of your ways. You got some fucked up ways. You do. The way you talk to people, and come on. Let's cut the nigga nonsense out. I ain't the first one to tell you this. All right? In your life, you have been told that character, that shit is seasoned. 55 years old? Come on, I'm borderline 50. I got some shit in me that's been there for so long, I don't think it's ever going to change. You the same way. All right? Old dog, got your ways and you just set static value. All right? Default and shit. So some of those ways are just fucked up. And they're going to alienate you and isolate you. And when you at that point, that's a dangerous place to be. Because when you're alienated and isolated, you can be violated and deleted quickly. The Most High set it up for you to be an anointed man with a covering of multitudes by militia. And you. I understand. Listen, we're students of history, right? We know what they do. We know what their fucking playbook is. That's why everybody in my chapter, they already know. I set up a standard. Set yourself up. Get your life insurance together. Put your shit together. Get the bail money together with all of that. Because this is what we do. You a soldier. You know this. You know soldiers before they go into war, they get their affairs in order so they can effectively engage in battle. You're an anointed man called to lead a militia. You should have had all the aspects of your life in order before you march soldiers into a fight. You're a good man, John Fitzgerald Johnson. You're good in the aspect that the Lord saw something good in you to put the calling in you. He entrusted you. He entrusted you with something valuable. You spend too much time worrying about what other people are doing, what their moves are going to be, how to take them down, how to dwarf their movements and stuff like that or whatever. You should have been putting energy into building your own. You got people literally sitting dormant, stagnant, with no move to mobilize on anything that benefits any community anywhere. Except for mobilize for your case. And I know what you're going to say. Hey, listen. All right? The bottom line is the people love you. That's why you have the hundreds of thousands of dollars. You're getting hundreds of thousands of dollars from a disenfranchised people, from a broken people. That is a statement of value. You're talking about what you want is money, right? Well, the community has given you damn near about $500,000. I don't tally. I got my own money, so I ain't worried about what's in your pocket. I don't give a shit. Everybody else is concerned about it. Not me. I'm paid. I'm very paid. All right, and I keep making money. All right, so I ain't worried about it. But to be sitting on those zeros, that's a statement of value from the people. So when you put your mouth against the people talking about they don't love me, they don't give a fuck, they didn't show up, well, I think the account will say different. Whether they gave $1, $1,000, $500, $400, whatever the case may be, $50, whatever, that's showing up. That's very disrespectful and ungrateful. There's some people in my chapter, me included, that have even recently just gave. What you gonna say? They don't love you either? Death and life are in the power of the tongue. I ain't gotta tell you, you know the word. You can turn all of this around. Maybe not to the degree that it can be absolute restoral, but there could be measures of correction. But it's going to take something out of you that's going to cost your ass. But personally, just looking at the observation of your personality, I don't see you doing it. Because it's going to be a total 180 from who you are. It is. It's going to take a level of humility, transparency, and absolution. That personally, I don't see it. However, the Most High can do many things. But if you was to actually just really fall on your sword of arrogance and let it pierce your heart of hardness, you'd be surprised. The uprising, the return of the people. And I know you probably, I don't fucking need them. You always talking that shit. I don't fucking need, fuck them, fuck. But you know what? The very people you saying that you don't need are the very people that you were called to get. See, they was driven away. Some, not all. I know someone on some fuck shit, arrogant shit. You know, it's men. That's what the fuck they do. You know what I'm saying? Well, I want to be in charge too. And you know what I'm saying? I get all of that. Hell, I get it in my chapter. Shit, fuck out of here. It's flesh. All right? It's par for the course. It's going to happen. Especially when you're dealing with dudes, guns, bravado. You gave a lot of these niggas an opportunity to be men that they were pretending to be. They got a chance to dress in black and wear boots and walk and get lost in the crowd of true warriors. The niggas was pussy. You know what I'm saying? They skin too clear and too soft. They never had no marks and shit. You know what I'm saying? Look at their hands, fucking jergens and shit. These niggas don't know about no wars. All right? So I understand how some of them became fuck niggas and you know, and, you know, defected. I get it. I get it. But some shepherd of those sheep were driven away. Driven away. There's people out there right now that are still in the service of their community, in the service of militia, in the service of the acquisition of all the tools and materials needed to be effective for when that time comes. But they said, I will serve my community. I will serve my God. I will serve in the battle, but I will not serve under that man. I will not serve under that man. That's a problem. What you gonna say? Well, they don't understand who the fuck I am. Fuck them. Well, yeah. Okay, where that's getting you right now? You don't get it. And maybe you won't. Maybe you won't. And maybe everything that I'm saying right now will never get heard. I'm just doing my part to let you know, man, I love you enough to be honest with you. I love you enough to be real with you. I'm not going on no fuck GMJ shit. He hurt me. Nah, these niggas is ass doing shit like that, going on interviews and stuff talking about, I love Jay, but he hurt me so much, so I got to tell it all. These niggas is ass. This new generation, I don't know, man. Back in the day, we were biz and knuckles about ours. Man, shit. These niggas is emotional. Man, I can't. I don't. But anyway, back to you, homeboy. Again, DJ, talking to JJ. It does bother me, seriously. I just want you to do whatever you can to make amends, to do whatever level of restoral. But I'm telling you right now, if you don't, all of this is just a wrap. I'm telling you, I wasn't there in Louisville. I wasn't. And by the way, no, I did not hold my chapter from coming to see you. When you called me on that phone call with you and Chris, I was actually on the phone with my chapter trying to organize who's going. Everybody was like, I told you. And remember, I told you this weeks ago how people were saying they did not want to go up there if it was nothing but just they didn't want to do it. They got together themselves. I can't force a volunteer militia to take time off of work, leave their kids to stand husbands and responsibilities in the middle of the week and mobilize to sit around and just hear you speak. I can't. Hey, I organize my dates or whatever. I'm a businessman. I own 3 companies and building another one. I got 2 restaurants. I'm trying to work on another one. I got my communications company, my production company. There's a lot of shit that I got going on. I shifted my dates to be available for you on the original date. When shit got changed, I get it, but that didn't change the affairs of my life. So commander or no commander, I got to handle the responsibilities the Most High gave me first. And then make myself available for whatever's next. Now, if there's an emergency situation, some battle, somebody, some shit, whatever, hey, I'm the first one there. Hands of hardware. Let's do it. Let's do it. Somebody's going to have to answer for the bullshit. But if not, I'm handling my responsibility because I got a lot of people that count on me, my revenues, and everything else that the Most High has entrusted me to amass. All right, so I have to use sound judgment for that. Now, my people, collectively, they were all like, I was like, listen, come on. Yeah, whatever. I tried. Hell, I send you the Zoom call. You'll see me pleading with them. They didn't want to do it. And I told them, hey, let admin know. All right, y'all think about it. Let admin know, whatever. Crickets. The only one that was going is Dot. And she's out of here any fucking way. All right. She's disrespectful. She don't even live here. No fucking. She never lived in Georgia in the first damn place. All right. And she's gonna follow you to the end because she thinks that the Most High has appointed you to be her husband. Yes, you already know. There's some crazy dingbats like that in this organization that worship you, that constantly got your balls in their mouth because they just love the general so much. They on that man worship shit, which is very dangerous. Okay, so Dot is the only one. She literally cries if she can't. Man, I ain't even going to all of it, but you got some fucking loony bins out here. But listen, you can block me from the rooms. It don't matter. You can, whatever. This shit is Rapper Room. Okay, at this point, it's Rapper Room. And the bottom line is, even by you blocking me out the room, it shows an evasion of truth. You know what the truth is. You know what the truth was. All right? But instead of just acknowledging that and just leveling with your people, like, you know what? I made a mistake. I was wrong. He's telling the truth. You know? Yeah. Yada, 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 whatever. You took that route. And I'm going to tell you, that's some sucker shit. That's not the standpoint of a leader, man. What the fuck you doing? What the fuck you doing? And you don't think people see it? They see it. They just ain't telling you. But they see it. And they're like, I can't fuck with dude. See? Get your house in order, Jay. God damn. This thing could have been fucking-nificent. You got in your way. And I don't care, whatever. And some of these people that you got in place of commanders, come on, man, you know better than that. Where's the demonstration of leadership that you've seen by you just plucking people out of nowhere and making them something? That's psychological. You're making them have a value that really has no value. How am I second? How am I second in command? What? Where's your contacts at? Huh? Where all the people you've been speaking to for over a year? You got all these people in political high places and this, that, and the other, and yet members of your organization in leadership positions don't even know who the fuck they are, and they don't even know who the fuck your members. I want to be the only face. I understand that on the protective stuff, but there's a transfer of information that is needed in all functionalities of governing bodies. That way it is supplied with the materials and the informations in the governing body so it can continue to thrive. You didn't do that. You didn't do that. So all of these symbolic positions, come on, bruh. The rest of them may be like, yeah, I'm in this, I'm in this. I know fucking better. I know better. Oh, Desert Eagle, you brought the accounts and this and this. I'm like, this man put me over finances and no bank information, no accounts. This man put me over this and administration, this, that, and the other, no paperwork. I mean, come on, listen. I understand. I've seen it. Come on, man. I've been in project management, all kind of stuff. Listen, you want it all with you. You don't trust humanity. And that's your problem. Some people had a problem whoremongering, some speech impediments, others anger issues. Some couldn't police their families, whatever, their lives, or whatever. Hey, listen, all anointed people have some level of chink in their armor. You have to analyze yourself and find out what yours are. But you fucked this whole thing up. You did. And I'm telling you straight up. And if you want, I have no problem flying to Cincinnati. And I will tell you, straight up, you fucked up. And I say that in a loving way. You never wanted to listen to nobody. You were always right, calling yourself Supreme Commander. And I always had a problem with that. Because when you start calling yourself supreme, that means there's nothing above you. You're flesh and blood. Even the president, who's over all the militias of the United States, only is a commander-in-chief. He is a chief commander, but he's a commander. But he too is not absolute in his authority on all things. You made yourself so absolute that you won't receive rebuke. You don't want to receive anything. Every now and again, you bow your ear to advice. Only during this time of storm, though, because in a sense, you've been reduced. So in order to keep the merits of people still around you, you will allow them to speak on matters that normally, if everything was going good for you, you wouldn't give them a fucking audience. And you know it. So I rattled on enough. I'll let you know some things. I'm going to tell you again. Dane Johnson, I have no beef with you, no gripe with you. As they used to say in Texas, no plex with you. But I'm going to tell you straight up. Some shit going on. Seriously. Some shit going on. And bruh, I don't know how you're gonna fix it. I know a way you can, but I just don't see you doing it. You would rather say, fuck it, fuck them. Going overseas. Start there. Fuck the US. Because in order to do what is necessary to bring about repair, you would have to be reduced. And you're not going to do that. That's all I got to say, my brother. I love you with the love of the Most High. I respect the anointing that you have. And I love you enough to be honest and to give you some advices that you need. You can block me. You can kick me out of the room. You're not allowed in the clubhouse no more. What the fuck ever. You already know me. That shit don't mean that to me. For these other... it's the world to them. For me, fuck ever. It ain't that critical. Get your affairs in order. Get your house in order. Right now, it's dilapidated. And I don't care how much cheers you get from all those overseas. You better wake up, dude. You here. You are here. You can go online and get lost in this connection over the Ethernet with all the people. We are so glad to have you with us today. Grandmaster J. You can get lost in that. Hey, you can disappear. You can escape into that other reality. But the truth of the matter is, you here. You in the natty. You right there in the Midwest. You right here in the heartland of the USA. This is where you're at. Dumb people, they can't come here and protect you. We can. So before you write us off, you better wake up and right your wrongs. Are you kidding me? You banking on some shit overseas? You banking on some green cards? Nigga, are you fucking kidding me? This shit is right here. Ain't none of them coming. Those weaponless individuals can't do shit for you here. So before you get so, the United States, fuck them. I'm good. London, where you at? UK, where you at? Africa, motherland. Fuck out of here. You better wake the fuck up. You here. You here. This is where your allies are. This is where your allies are. Because your allies is where your ass lies. Right here. So before you like, fuck y'all, nigga, you gonna fuck yourself. Wake up, John Fitzgerald. Brother Johnson, my fellow Johnson. Bruh, wake the fuck up. Because you fucking up. And the people are hurting because of you. See, I know if I called you, this level of audience wouldn't be given. And I'm sure you probably cussed me out 1,000 times on this video. I personally would love to tell you this face to face. And give you that opportunity. That if you did want to cuss me out. Well. But see, again, I'm not looking to harm you. I don't have any issue with you. I just want you to fix it. Fix it. The Lord has appointed you with individuals that are smart enough, that are wise enough to give you counsel. Use them. John Fitzgerald Johnson, NFAC Commander. At this point, I bid you a farewell, and that's all I can say to you. Fix it, brother. Fix it. I'm saying all that I said in a spirit of love. No contention, no beef, no gripes. And stop appointing people to leadership when you know they're underdeveloped. Come on now. You know what A-knock is. You know what B-knock is. This is a development before appointment. You just throw these motherfuckers in a headship position when how you going to make somebody a head of something when they only qualified to be the big toe? Listen, come on, man. Woo! Thou art the man. Fix it, John. Fix it. Peace.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome
know, a lot of people give you I mean, even in my own infrastructure, you know, I'm the local chairwoman of the New Black Panther Party in Washington, D.C. Salute comrades and everybody. You know, I've been listening to you for a while, but we had so much drama, and I try to stay out the way and just stay neutral. But everybody's been a victim of casualties of this war that we're in, and it's a war against white supremacy and blackface. You know what I mean? It's all skin for years, and I get on your show and say that 3 years to finally come to this point that I'm at. You know, being misled, being in a dictatorship instead of an organization where I ain't getting paid to do shit, but we traveling all over the country, spending our own money. And then when you go to jail, you know, you can't even get out.
You on your
I'll tell you about Brother Biko, because I know he's a friend of yours or a comrade. Even Biko, you know, he's locked up right now. He's
what?
Yes, he got locked up in Washington, Greenville, North Carolina. Years ago, we should have been activists and we should have been doing this stuff. But what was we doing? Was we marching? Was we protesting? Did we even know that we were still in bondage? We didn't even know. You understand what I'm saying? We didn't even know. And then we got people that say, oh, we've been around 30 years. How you been around 30 years and you have not, like, leave him alone, don't talk to him, your agent, you know what I'm saying? They was all hating on your show, but I was like, I listen to him faithfully every day, and I see everybody that's coming and what they got to say and how they going in between, creating all this drama for everybody else, and then saying we need to unite, we need to be at peace.
Welcome to another
this
edition
stuff and there, but you the
Moorish
main
World
one.
TV.
I'm just here to tell the rest of the New Black Panther Party that brother Aaron Michaels, who is the founder of the New Black Panther Party, we are under his leadership. We are not following Malik Band. We are not following Sister Muhammad. We have officially pulled out of that dictatorship and that clown circus act. Now I see it. Now I have held my peace long enough, but I'm here to say that Brother Aaron Michaels is reclaiming his time. And he's been my ally. That's why they don't like me, because I don't play them games.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead. That's okay, but I'm excited too, because you know it's time. I gave them 3 years to show me something, and when they could show me something, and then you turn around and do the same thing to us you did 7 years ago, you know what I'm saying? And don't give us the opportunity to vote. It wasn't about the leadership position. Yes, you are a great speaker, you are a great organizer, whatever belief. But you have got to give the Panther to the people. It's our vote. You cannot be a dictator. This is not a dictatorship. This is the people. The Panther belongs to the people. And we